I'm back again. Oh, what the heck is today? Today's Tuesday? I got some Ranger parts to pull for people. I've got to pull an aluminum drive shaft off a 2003 four-wheel drive Ford Ranger. Get that done. The guy's supposed to be coming from Marysville to pick that up around 2 o'clock. And might get into something else. Might change the oil on the TDI. Might do a video on that. And I might tear this Dakota apart and see what type of wheel bearing I need to do on the front. But I'll bring you back here in a few minutes once I get started on this drive shaft removal. Okay, we're back. We're going to work on removing this aluminum drive shaft off this 2003 Ford Ranger. Some people might not know, but with these extended cab four-wheel drive Rangers, the 4 liters come with the aluminum drive shafts. And then if you got one that's a four-wheel drive that's got the 3 liter in it, then it comes with the steel drive shaft. These are some two-wheel drive ones that I have. I had a steel one I sold the other day, so I can't show it to you for comparison, but easiest way to tell, if it's got aluminum drive shaft, it's a 4.0. If it's a steel one, it's a 3.0. But these 4 bolts on the rear end are 12-point bolts, and the same on the transfer case up there. It's got 4 of them as well. I usually like to heat these up with MAP gas torch to help. Heat them up a little bit and see what happens. I usually like to break these loose first, all 8 of them, and then come back and zip them all out. Cheater bar helps. Look at that. Easy to break loose. Just keep repeating the process until we get them all broke loose back here. We'll heat them up a little bit and then use the wrench to bust them loose. And that little bit of heat makes a big difference, especially working on stuff in Ohio. I mean, this truck's pretty clean. This truck wasn't from Ohio originally. try this one now. Might just be able to step on it, really. Oh yeah, look at that, easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Heat this bottom one up next. Oh, heck yeah. With a little bit of heat, you can break them loose by hand. This last one, and the ones on the back of this truck will be done. You want to be careful not to get into the seal of the axle, the pinion seal there, with this torch. Kind of be mindful where you put the heat. Oh, yeah. So we got all four on the back. On the rear axle broke loose. We'll get up underneath the truck now and loosen the four up front. All right, we're back underneath the truck. You can kind of, I was going to try to use a socket, but I think I'm just gonna was going to use a socket, but I think I'm just going to keep using a wrench. It's working out pretty good. I'll just do the same thing, heat it, and work my way around. Might have to put it neutral and spin the drive shaft to get that top one a little easier. Oh gosh, yeah, I got that one pretty easy. Let's see if we can break this one loose. Oh yeah, not too bad. just pull these out now, actually. As long as you got the vehicle in gear, I mean, I ain't got no back tires on the ground. You should be able to unbolt these with no issues with the drive shaft spinning. I mean, I've been doing it this way for years. 12mm ratcheting wrench would come in handy right now, but I kind of stripped my other one out. See, there's one. See, they Loctite them from the factory. There's two. So now I can put the truck in neutral, and I'll spin the drive shaft around where it's easier to get to. Give me a few minutes and I'll bring you back. All right, we're back after 10 minutes looking for the keys. I got it neutral. And see, as you can see now, with it neutral, you can spin it where you can get those last two bolts. So then I'm gonna put it back in gear. Put it back in gear. And then we should be able to repeat the process of heating them up a little bit and then removing them. I always like these MAP gas torches because I got an oxygen acetylene torch, but there's always so much collateral damage. These are nice for more precise pinpoint areas of heating up bolts. I mean, you can get into tighter areas and not have to worry about as much collateral damage. I mean, you always got to watch behind you, whatever you're heating up. But just a little bit of heat goes a long ways. A lot of people, they just start yanking on this stuff. I usually just skip the penetrating lube too. I just go straight to heat. Get these two bolts out, and then we'll take the two out of the back, and this job will be done. Usually I use a hammer. The hardest part of any job I end up doing is always getting the tools. Always gotta make 20 trips. There it goes. And see where it finally. We'll disconnect it from the back here. And we'll spin these out again, or spin these out real quick. Now see, the drive shaft's loose. It's loose up front, so now it just spins because the back wheels are off the ground. So just keep that in mind, break everything loose first. Then when you got everything loose, then you can let it spin, you know, whatever way. Because these bolts, they like to strip out. Anything 12 point likes to strip out, but tap it with a hammer. Like that. Fish it out. Fish it out through there. And there it be. That's how you remove a four-wheel drive shaft off one of these. Process should be the same, 98 to 2011 Ford Ranger. Usually the aluminum drive shafts are in the 4-liter four-wheel drives. I have seen some 4-liters have the steel ones, but usually if you find aluminum drive shaft, it's on a 4-liter. And then the 3-liters usually have the steel ones. But all you need is a little map gas torch and 12mm, you know, boxed in wrench like that, or a ratchet wrench or something. But you will need some heat because they do Loctite them. They do Loctite them from the factory. So, all right, hopefully that helps somebody out. I just figured I'm just gonna record everything I do now. Just throw it up on Craigslist, Lord. Throw it up on Facebook. Somebody might get some use out of the videos. But I appreciate y'all watching. I'm gonna move on to the next project. Might do another video today. We'll probably change the oil in the TDI. Oh man. Never know when ISIS might show up in your driveway, so I'll never go outside without one of those. I got that drive shaft out, so time for an L8 break. Spring is upon us in Ohio. We got a couple days here at 60-something degrees. I mean, it's got a little bit overcast today, but I'll take it. The time springs forward an hour this Sunday. Spring is upon us. Oh man, I don't know. You guys are from the Winchester, Kentucky area. This is where this L8 is bottled at. And I think it's a fine drink. It's kind of like a citrus ginger type drink. It's kind of hard to explain. But you can usually get it at Myers, Walmart, or Kroger's. If you're out and about and you see this, haven't tried it, I'd try it. I've been drinking these for a couple of years. My dad's got a friend that was from the Winchester, Kentucky area. That's how I got introduced to it. Hell, they got cherry L8, you know, the normal L8. At one time they had orange cream L8. And I think if you go down to Kentucky, they even got L8 freezes. Well, I'm gonna finish this drink and move on to the next project.